Hello again, and welcome to Postbridge from Dartmoor. We're on Dartmoor again. What we're doing today is that we're going to be heading up towards Weatherstone Circle, and we're going to visit a few of the archaeological sites actually in Fernworthy Forest, which is in the plantation. So hopefully we'll have a good day. See you later. Hello again. Right, we're now below Broad Down, which is north of Postbridge. We're heading up to the waterfall, which comes off, I think it's the East Dart, I'll have to look. And we'll cross the river there, and then we'll make a beeline to the Beehive Hut. And from there, we'll head north again, and we'll be up to Weatherstone Circle, which is a double stone circle. If we've got time after that, we'll be heading into Fernworthy to visit some of the archaeological sites in there. There's a couple of stone rows and a couple of stone circles and stuff, and a cairn, a place called Tom's Hill. Remember as well that the Fernworthy plantation wasn't there even 100 years ago. Crossings doesn't even mention it. So yeah, tune in for more. Hello and welcome to the top of Broad Down. As you can see, it's a lovely day up here. Wonderful scenery. We're going to pan you around. there you've got Hamel Down, going down to Black Hill. Going round you've got Tor and Down, Yartle, Bellavere, Riders Hill, right round to Princeton. So you can almost see the whole of northern, well, the southern moors. So yes, onwards. If you're ever walking up on the moors, a good sign to see if you're near boggy ground or anything like that is this. I don't know if you're picking this up, but you can see bog cotton, and this likes to live in wet, damp ground. And you can see how the grass changes colour from here to over here. It's not always an indication that it's wet underground, but it's a very good sign of it. So, as you're making your way across the moor, if you're off path, this is what to look out for. At the moment, it's really dry, and you can see the bog cotton starting to go fluff, come off. Yeah, it's actually quite pretty. There's two varieties up on the moors. I'll put the Latin name of this one down below for anyone who's interested. And the waterfall, which we're heading towards, is down over there. So yeah, I'll see you then. Hello and welcome back. We're now at the East Ark, as you can see down there. We're just about to walk up to the waterfall. Yeah, it's a bit steep here. There you go. The waterfall, if I recollect, is up round this corner. Might be a bit low at the moment, the water's not that high, but we shall see what we've got. Yeah, it's a bit low, but still very pretty though. We have to come over this way anyway, because this is where you have to cross. It's a bit dodgy crossing down further down. I have done it before, but it does involve wading, which isn't always as advisable. Yeah, and here's the waterfall. Usually if it's here we are at the waterfall on the East Dart River. Further up we'll be crossing, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And here's the valley of the East Dart as it cuts down. Yeah, it swings round, back round this hill, and it swings out down to Postbridge, on the clapper bridge that's there, and it flows all the way down, and then it meets up with the Wallerbrook, like I showed on the last video. So yeah, as most of the rivers on Devon flow off the moors, it's yeah, there's loads of heads of the rivers. We'll be doing a video on them soon anyway. Yeah, there's trout jumping. Let's have a wander down. It's a bit steep, as you can see, so you've got to be careful with your footing. I always carry a walking stick with me. It may look a bit of a goon, but I'd rather be safe than worry about what I look like. Yeah, I think we're going to turn the camera off now. Well, I'm down off that steep bit. Yeah, so we're heading down to the beehive hut, which is down there. You probably can't see it on this camera. There you go, have a good look round. I can't remember what that hill is, I'll put the name there. Yes, this is the path. You know, it's been dry lately, it's still quite wet underfoot, so it's always where, you know, as you can see I've got my gaiters on. I always wear gaiters on the moors because basically I don't want ticks, and there's a lot of ticks on the moors. See you later. Actually, there's a lovely little waterfall. We're out of water, as you can see, but got the soya filter system, so let's give it a go. Seems to work alright, nice and clear. Yeah, they do take a while, but you know, you are filtering down to 0.1 microns, which is well, that's all bacterium, it's all cryptosporidium gone. The only thing it cannot filter, apparently, is individual viruses. But apparently in nature it's rare to have actually a virus on its own. It tends to be on something. So if you go on YouTube, you see loads of people who've got these, especially on the big American hikes, you know, the Appalachian Mountain, what's it called? Appalachian Mountain Trail. Yeah, on the Pacific Crest Trail, that's a big one. Oh, they're good, they are. 2,000 miles. Cool a hike. So it's good enough for that. It's good enough for a day's walk on Dartmoor. see that. It's not bad considering what it's filtering through. Yeah, it's going to take you a few minutes to do a litre of water, but you know, you're getting clean water. And I'm not even squeezing it. You're supposed to squeeze it through, but that's just gravity. Yeah, that's not bad. Apparently, if this is the mini, the Sawyer Mini, if you get the normal Sawyer, I think it's called the Sawyer Squeeze. It's apparently a bit faster, but I don't know, it's good enough for me. That's 400 mils. I'll fill it up and I'll carry on. See you later. And here we are at the beehive hut. What's left of it. Oh, it's a hot one today. But yeah, the beehive. We'll be heading up in that direction over there, making our way to Wethers. Yeah, I think I'm going to have lunch at Wethers. I'll just crack on. Yeah, we might pay a visit to Tor, which is a Tor you can see up there. But we'll see. And onwards and upwards. Right, that's where I've come from. All the way down the bottom there is the beehive hut. Loads of cows up here. And somewhere up there is the grey Weatherstone circles. There's Fernworthy Forest. It sort of swings around there, dips below that. But yeah, onwards. And here we are on top of Tor. Took a bit of a detour. Simple fact, I want to try and get a shot of the stones from up here. So this overlooks the stones. I thought it would be quite good to have a sort of overhead, not an overhead shot, but above shot. So we'll see how we go. And here we are on top of Tor. Nice bloody view too. Look at it. Over there you've got Morton Hampstead. In the distance, and Fernworthy Forest in the front. Over there you've got Hambledon Down. There's Bellevere Yard Tor. There's White Tor. Swinging round. I think that's the back end of Hound Tor. Could be wrong. And swinging around, right over in the distance there's Scorrel, which is basically the back end of Chagford. And yeah, it's a pretty spectacular view from up here actually. Yeah, well worth it. But you can't see the stones from up here. So I'm going to have to walk down a bit and film from there. Okay, more in a bit. And there we have the stone circles. As you can see, it's a double circle. I'll put some information on the screen, a bit more about it, its age and stuff like that. It is restored, it's not how it was. When crossings came up here, and writes about it in his guide, he says a lot of them were fallen down and covered in grass, and he counted out a few stones. Pardon me. But yeah. here we are at the stone circle itself. We'll have a look round. As you can see, it's a double circle. I put a link to a book, well, not a book, I put a book that tells you all about the archaeology on Dartmoor if anyone's interested. It's a great read. It's a bit heavy, but you know what I mean. It's a great read. Also, I can't recommend enough crossings. Even though it was 10th century, it's still probably one of the best guidebooks of Dartmoor, to be honest. This is the second one. There we go. Up there is Tom's Hill, which is inside Fernworthy Forest now. But of course, when this was made, there was no plantation. And there's more cairns and stone rows in there and circles. So I'm going to rest here, have a quick drink, and I'm going to crack on into there. There you go. And absolutely stunning. Yeah, there you go. More later. And there's the Great Weatherstone Circle with Sitford Tor in the background. Sort of put it into its context of landscape. I'll have a pan round. Makes you think what they were doing up here. To what, 2000 BC? I think these were made. Crossings, he says about the Druids coming up from Wistman's Wood with mistletoe to do rituals inside the stone circle, but of course these are 2,000 years before Druids, so that's what the Victorians thought, which is why you get Druids at Stonehenge these days, because it's all Victorian. When Druids were actually around at sort of the Iron Age in Britain, Stonehenge was already a ruin. I think it was I can't remember the Roman writer wrote about it, saying that it was almost like a tourist attraction then for Romans to go and visit. But hey ho. Victorians were known for their romanticism of everything. But there you go. Still magnificent. Right, onwards. And here we are inside Belvedere Forest. As you can see, it's a bit of a, yeah, something like that bloody Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Gee, could they plant those trees any closer? But large for a dog. Yeah, so we're going to try and find the stone row and the hut circles that are in this wood. And until then, see you in a bit. And finally found them. Cool, that was hard work looking for them. That is their identification number. When I get home, I can look them up in a book and find out exactly it is. But I've got a feeling this is the Stone Circle. It's almost on the north line. Yeah, it's about 20 degrees off north alignment. Yeah, it's a rather little pretty stone circle actually. See what they do, they're not allowed to disturb the archaeology. So they plant round it, but sometimes, if you can see there, they will plant right up to it. And like, it's a bit of a joke really. Shouldn't be allowed to plant anywhere near this, to be honest. You know, this is our heritage, and it's like just, you know, put it in context, this is the same age as the pyramids. You know, people here, 2,000 years ago, 2000 BC, that's Bronze Age, you know. These are calendars. These are to mark the periods of the year. As you can see from that row, which is, yeah, sort of off the southeastish a bit. So it's probably pointing, I can't remember which one it is. I'll have a look when I get home. But I almost didn't see it because I almost turned another way. And I don't know, or I'll wander down here, see what that is, because you can sort of, yeah, get a sense of these things, I suppose. Another one up over there. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll look up them numbers and I can tell exactly which ones these are. We'll look up here. There's a bit of a path. So is that? Ah, there's another one of those. So a lot of these sites in these forests have these poles, as you can see over there, with the number on it as a bit, or take a registration number or something. This could be just a simple cairn, just a simple burial mound. "7D". There you go. Yeah, see that? Just a simple mound with the stones round it. I don't know if you left, someone's had a fire here. But yeah, I've got friends who are into witchcraft and sort of paganism. I understand coming to these places. You know, I'm not into that thing particularly. I like the sights, but I'm not into the spiritual bit of it. But you know, maybe that was a fire here, a bit of a celebration or something to our ancestors. Who knows? Also some pissheads having a fire. Oh dear. Anyway, that's lovely, that, isn't it? Just that. See, this would have been open moors when crossings came here. This would have been set up on the moors. This is near Tom's Hill, I think. Yeah. Now my map's a bit unclear, so I think this could be stone row that's on my map, but I will check. But I know there's a bit more deeper into the woods, so I'm going to see what I can find for you, and I'll see you later. It seems I found another stone row, but these are tiny. But it is on the same alignment straight through there, pointing to the stone circle. I wonder if there's a capstone at the end. Sometimes at the end of these double, especially these double rows, they'll have a stone at the end that's rather prominent. If you go to Merivale, you can see that. There's another stone right actually the other side of Fernworthy. If we've got time, might wander up to there to sort of finish this, what just turned out to be an impromptu archaeological video of the Fernworthy forest. But yes there is. And I believe there's the end stone. So as you can see, this looks like a little cairn. So as you can see, that goes all the way. If them trees went there, you'd see the stone circle. But this is beautiful. Yeah, there's no more paths off. Well, there's a path through there, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So what I'll do is I'll film back up through. My battery's fine. It's hot. Sorry for the panting. But these woods are giving me a bit of a heebie-jeebies. I know there's nothing here, but so close and dense. You have this feeling you shouldn't really be here. Well, you are allowed here, but you know what I mean. Yes, there's a little row coming through to the stone circle. Last look, and the other stone row. Okay, well, I'm going to crack on. Bloody great big dragonfly. I'm going to crack on and see what else I can find. See you all in a bit. Well, I couldn't find the other bits, so I've made my way round to the other side of the reservoir. There's the stream that flows into the reservoir. I think what I'm going to do is have a day of actually kicking around Fernworthy Forest, because there's a few other bits in here. Apparently there's a big stone row. Unless that was it, I don't know, but I think another day I think we'll just have a pike around, that's my stick, sorry, Fernworthy Forest. See what else we can find. But well, it's quite cool actually, it's really nice actually. So we're going to crack on. The battery's fine. I think I'm going to head for the long stone, which is actually what section, it's actually one of the markers for the perambulation way, which I mentioned in my last video. And I know there's a big stone row up by there, so that's quite pretty down there, isn't it? Look at it. It's quite nice because there's different variety of trees here, so you've got a bit more deciduous, and pretty sure that's a larch actually. And if people didn't know, larch is one of the few coniferous trees that sheds its leaves in the autumn. But I could be wrong, that might not be a larch at all. I will check it when I get home, and if it's wrong I will tell you exactly what tree that is. It looks like a larch. But hey, onwards, and I'll see you later. There we go, Fernworthy Reservoir. We're going to crack on the other side, up to basically where the dam is up the top, and the car parking out onto the road, find the longstone, and see. And we're back again. Apparently this is the heath stone, unless I'm greatly wrong, and I could be, but this is one of the marker stones for the perambulation way. I don't know if it is. The map says it is, but I don't know. I'm going to have a look round. Yes, my journey's near an end now. I'm going to come over the top of this hill. I'm going to head towards the car park, and I'm going to get picked up because it's getting on. It's nearly 6 o'clock. Been out all day, tired and hungry. Yeah, so there's these stones. This road, it looks like a wall of a farm. Can't believe that was here in 1240. It could have been. I don't know. I'll have to check the book when I get home. Yeah, I can't see it. There's stone. Is that a stone row though then? Or is that just... Don't know. I'll have a look when I get home. Anyway. Back later. I think that's Meldon Hill over there. That's Chagford. Malden in distance with Malton Hampstead. That's Vixen Tor up in the background, and I am heading up in that direction. Yeah, it's been a long day. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. If I get to the Stones Row, I'll film that. If not, I'll bid you all farewell, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.